Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I think I was able to fix that problem. Hold on a second. Let me make sure because I think I've been talking, nobody can hear me. Um, Let me make sure that you can hear me. I am so sorry about that. I think I've been talking and you guys can't hear me, and that's really important. So let me know if you can hear me now, Geraldina. Can you can can you hear me? I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Uh, Sorry about that. These things happen, and we want to make sure that you can hear me. So I think you can hear me now. So I think I'm going to have to repeat some of the things that I was just talking to you about, and I apologize about that. So I was saying that my name is Soribel Martinez, and I am so excited that you are here. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much for taking your time to come in and share your time with me, because we are so busy. And for you to take your time to be here, that really means a lot to me. So I want to welcome you to my weekly hangout training. Today we are going to be talking about how to create what you really, really want in your life. And if you can hear me well now, please let me know, because I can't hear myself, but I can try this. Let me make sure I can hear myself here in my training page. Let's see. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay, so you can hear me now. Awesome. Thank you so much for confirming that for me. Okay, so we can move on. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So we are going to be talking about how to create what you really, really want in your life. And I will share with you that I am Soribel again. I'm a transformational coach and mentor with more of 17 years of experience in the field of psychology and psychotherapy. I have been working in this field supporting women to really embark a journey of self-transformation, self-awakening, and empowerment, so they can really create the life that they truly want. Not the life that they were told that they should live, but the life that they truly want to live. The life that you will feel proud of creating. A life that makes you feel good. A life that is on fire. A life that is on purpose. And a life in which you can create a legacy that is worth living, loving, and passing on to other generations. So you are in the right place today, because we are going to be talking about creating what you really, really want in your life. And I oftentimes hear my clients talking about how they have spent so much time in their life really taking care and being everything to everyone else except themselves. And they feel that they don't have time to really create or make their dreams a reality. And that is a lie. That is something that has been programmed in our mind as a child. How is our mind programmed is really interesting. And one of those ways is your environment. So your family, teachers, mother, fathers, aunts, uncles, anyone who are influencing you, they influence their ideas, beliefs, values, habits, and you begin to believe certain things, and then you begin to really carry it on into your adulthood. And then you create these limiting beliefs, these lies in your head, that you truly need to really just take care of everyone else, and you always have to come last. But let me tell you this, you're not alone in this. I've been there, I've done that. I remember when I was first diagnosed with not just one, but two brain aneurysms, I remember that I was really focused on taking care of everyone else. I was a mother of a 3-year-old son, motherhood and becoming a mother was really difficult. So when I became a mom, I really want to give my son my all. I was also really focused on really helping my family, in their dysfunctions and how to better our relationships, and things were not really working. And I was just focused on everyone else except me and creating the dreams and the things that I really wanted in my life. To be honest with you, I had created some success. I went to school. I have multiple degrees. I was a psychotherapist. I was working hard. I was helping a lot of people, but I was really not doing everything that I wanted to do. I was not doing enough. I was really not living my life on purpose. And this is when I started to embark this journey of self-awakening, transformation, and empowerment in my own life so I can begin creating the life that I truly wanted. I remember when I woke up in the hospital and I really realized that I had not yet created a legacy that my son could be proud of. It's something will have happened to me. So I really took it very serious to begin creating that legacy that I truly wanted to pass on to my son. And then when I talk to you about legacy, it's not just about money. I'm talking to you about the beliefs, the habits, the ideas, and the values that are going to help other generations create the life that they truly want, right? Because remember, we are really programming our children's minds, and if we're coming from a place of lack and from a place of limiting beliefs, it's the same things that we're going to pass on to them. So we are to begin to transform our life. So whatever we're creating to leave behind when we're no longer here is really significant and important, and it's really meaningful. So my promise to you today is that I will give you as much as I can today. And then towards the end, I'm going to share with you how you can take it further so you can continue to really embark that journey for yourself of really creating more change, transformation, and really empowering yourself to create the life that you truly want, the life that you really desire, and the life that you deserve. Not the life that someone else told you that you should live, but the life that you truly want to create. So I have my notes over here. So once in a while, I'm going to be looking on this way because I want to make sure that I'm sharing with you everything that I brought to share with you this evening. So let's begin with point number one. Point number one, in order to create everything that you really, really want in your life, it's all about having a burning desire, having a passion. When you really want to do something that really burns your stomach, that really makes you feel like a little bit anxious, like a little bit on the edge, because you really, really want to do that, you need to have a burning desire for whatever it is that you want to create. And again, that begins by us getting really reconnected with our desires, to really getting reconnected with our passion. You need to get reconnected with what really makes you happy, what brings you joy at the end of the day. What is that one thing that you do that makes you feel good? What is that one thing that you want to do that you can do it without getting paid, and it brings fulfillment in your life? So having a burning desire for that one thing that you want in your life is extremely important, because that's where everything begins. Every person that has created something significant in their life has started with a burning desire, with a desire of creating something that's bigger than them. It's having that big why, that reason for which you are here. The reason why you were created is that desire that you need to get reconnected with. So that is extremely important, because sometimes, and to be honest with you, most people are doing things that they really don't want to do. They work jobs that they really don't want to work. They are doing things that does not bring them fulfillment. And that is true too for women. We are quite often doing for others, to make sure that we would go to school because that's what we were told to do. Growing up, I wanted to be a model. That's what I wanted to do. But my father said, you're not going to be a model. You're going to college. I do now. I am very grateful now that he did that for me, because going to school has done really amazing things. But at the end of the day, I probably could have done both things at the same time, right? So you need to have a desire for what you want to do. And it has to be connected with your purpose, with your passion, with your dreams, with what really makes you happy, what brings you joy at the end of the day. That when you go to sleep, you need to feel like you have done something that brings fulfillment to your heart and to your soul. Now, step number two is in order for you to really create what you really, really want in your life. I'm going to get my notes because it's too far away. Um, the next step is really important, because step number two is all about knowing what are you committed to do in order for you to create what you want. Because at the end of the day, the reality is that you're not going to be able to create something for nothing. You have to have a commitment. So what it is that you're willing to do, what are the sacrifices that you're willing to take, what are the sacrifices that you're really willing to make in order for you to create what you really want in your life. Because having a desire alone is not enough. You need to be committed to do the work. Because you can sit here all day and wish and desire whatever you want, but if you don't stand up and commit to doing something about it, it's not going to come to pass. The reality is that everything that we want and everything that we desire has been already created. God has made it available to us. It is up to us to pull from the spiritual realm and make things a reality. So you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to make a commitment that you are going to do what you need to do, whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality. And if you have 20 million excuses, that's not going to help you very much. You have to really be committed to what it is that you want to do, because what you want is already available to you, but it's not going to come and fall in your lap sitting at home. You have to do something about it. So step number two is step number two was to really be committed, what it is that you're really willing to do. And step number three is all about knowing by when. When do you want your dreams to get to become a reality? Is it in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 10, 20, 50? You have to be very specific by when. Okay, so you need to know by what time you would like to make this happen for you. Why do you need timing? Because when you create that commitment that you want something by this date, you are able to create goals and action steps that can bring you closer. When you have a vague dates and time and desires, you are also going to create vague results. If you want the results in your life, if you want what you really want in your life, you have to make sure that you are being very specific. And step number three is all about knowing when you want to create. Now, I want to take a pause here, because yes, we want to have dates, but we also want to be flexible. Flexible in terms of, let's say you want to get something in 2 years, and here comes 2 years and it's not fully completed. It's okay for you to go back, review your desire and what you really want to create, and it's okay for you to readjust. You do not give up on your dreams. You just not just let go. What you do is you come back, you review, you revise what you really want to create, and then you come back and you adjust the timing if it's needed. Giving up is never an option. You never give up. Winners never give up. Winners, they come back, they adjust, they readjust, and they continue moving forward, committed to their dreams. So far, we have talked about step number one, which is having a burning desire. And step number two, you need to have a commitment that you're ready and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to create what you really, really want in your life. And step number three is all about knowing by when. You need to have a date for your dreams, okay? And step number four is all about becoming a doer. And you have to create goals and you have to create a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you do not have a plan in place on how you're going to get from point A to point B, you are not going to be able to create what you want, because the universe and you yourself need to know where you want to go. So you already know that if you want to go to New York from Connecticut, or you want to get from this place to the other place, you need to tell your GPS system where you are right now. And then you need to tell the GPS system where you want to be. Then it creates a plan, a step by step, how you can get to that destination. It is the same thing when it comes to what you want to create in your life. You need to know where you are right now. You need to know where you want to be. And then you need to create a plan, a step by step on how you're going to get there. But you need to remember that you want to be flexible. Just like the GPS system, when you are on the road and the GPS detects that there is an accident, it gives you an alternative route. It tells you there is an accident here. Why don't you go this other way? It does not tell you you stop there and you're not going anywhere because there's something going on the road. What it tells you is that you need to take an alternative route. So you need to learn how to identify your goals, and then you need to identify how you're going to create there. So having a plan is extremely important when it comes to creating your dreams and making them a reality. Listen, without a plan, you can't go anywhere. No, a house cannot be built without a plan. You need to have a plan in place. Your plan is your roadmap to your success and to whatever it is that you want to create in your life. Now, remember in the beginning, I told you how I was going to show you how we can take it further. And I want to take a little quick space here to share that with you before we move to the last two steps, right? So if you would like to connect with me and learn or help me help you how to get from where you are to where you want to be, below this video you are going to find a link where you can schedule a connection call with me. This connection call is where you and I are able to talk and discuss about where you are right now and where you want to be. And then I can share with you how I can help you get to your destination. So now let's continue with step number 5. So in step number 5, you want to make sure that you create a clear statement. Some people call it an affirmation, a statement of purpose, a mission statement, whatever it is that you want to call it. You need to create a clear statement stating what it is that you truly want. So this statement should have something like what you want, what are you willing to do, when do you want to create this thing by, so you need to have a date, by when, and then you need to have a plan on how you're going to get there. Once you create this statement that is going to help you stay connected to that dream, you need to revisit that statement quite often. My recommendation is that you revisit that statement at least once a day as a reminder to your mind, to your subconscious mind, that you have a plan to work on something that you truly, truly want, that you are willing to do the work, and there should be a plan in there and how you're going to get there. So again, step number 5 is about writing a clear statement that really highlights what you want, by when or how much of it, what you're willing to do, and what is the plan. How are you going to get there? And review this plan at least once a day to keep it fresh in your mind, to keep it really present for you. Because remember, if you know you want something and you forget about it, you will forget about it. You will not work on it. So every single day you need to revisit the plan, that statement and that plan, to make sure that you're taking the steps to get where you want to be. And also you want to set weekly and monthly goals and action steps that are going to take you exactly where you want to be in your life. So make sure that you are clear on that. Let's review here. Step number 1, you need to have a burning desire. And step number 2, you need to be committed and know what you're willing to do this. And step number 3, you need to know by when you want to have this particular thing that you want. And step number 4, you have to become a doer, and you need to have goals and plans in place to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And step number 5 is about writing a clear statement that states what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Now, the last step is step number 6, and it's all about consistency and persistency. So you want to review your plan. You want to work the plan, but you want to show up every single day consistently and persistently. If you're not persistent in what you really want, you're not going to be able to create it. Remember that I say giving up is not an option. Your option here is to win, and to win big, and to stop when you have accomplished what you want, and then refine what you really want again and continue. So you really have to be persistent. You need to be consistent. You cannot pretend that you want something, you're going to do it one day, and then 5 days later, then you do something else. You need to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do every single day, day in and day out, to make sure that you're getting to your destination. And when adversity, difficulties, or roadblocks come in front of you, you make sure that you work on removing those things so you can continue moving forward. You learn the lessons that you need to learn. You learn what it is that you need to learn from your difficulties, and then you move on. You do not let the adversity, the difficulties, life happens, things are going to come up. Trust me, they come up, and then you just got to continue. I remember when I was diagnosed with the aneurysms and I needed surgery, I was planning to open up my private practice. I was planning to open my business, and then this happened, right? So then what I needed to do, I needed to take care of my health. I needed to do what I needed to do. And then I went right back and reconnected with exactly what I wanted to create in my life. And I did. I have a private practice in the state of Connecticut where I see clients for psychotherapy. Well, now I am transitioning more into coaching, and I don't focus on the the therapeutic process, but rather in the coaching process. So you see, sometimes things happen. We have to acknowledge that life happens, things happen to us, and then we need to move forward. Giving up is never an option. You need to be consistent and persistent. You need to stay on it every day, every time, and you need to get support. And this is why I'm here. If you need support, really creating a plan and really helping you get from point A to point B, I'm here for you. So make sure that you connect with me in the button below that says schedule your connection call. You can connect with me, or I'm going to put a link on YouTube so you can schedule your legacy connection call so we can discuss how I can help you get where you want to be in your life. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back to my training page where you guys are watching, if you're not watching on YouTube, and I'm going to see if there are any questions. If you have any questions, please. Hi, Yolanda. Welcome. How are you? Hi, I'm so excited that you're here, Yolanda. Who else is on the line? Come on, let me know. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them. I am so excited, Yolanda, that you are here. So awesome. This the replay for this training is going to be available for only 48 hours. If you want to get all the replays moving forward, you let me know, and then I'll let you know how you can do that. I see there are a couple people on the line. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am so happy. I'm so honored that you're here, that you're giving me your time. I'm willing to answer your questions. The topic today is how to create what you really, really want in your life. And we talked about 6 steps that we need to take. But one of the things that we need to really work on is in that reprogramming, that programming that happened really early on in our life. We have to reprogram our mind. And soon in July, I will be launching a 4-part video series where I'm going to go very deep in regards to this topic. Is about reprogramming your mind, because the reality is, if you continue to do the same thing you've been doing, you will continue to create the same results. If you don't like the results that you see in your life, in your relationships, in your career, in your business, in your personal life, in your spiritual life, in your whatever it is, you need to begin to do something different. And one of those things is reprogramming your mind. So I will be launching that 4-part video training in July, and that is going to it's going to help you a lot. I see that someone tried to post something, but I don't. Let me see if I see it. Cassie posted something. Let me see what she says. I'm here to support you guys. Let me see if there's questions. So Yolanda is here. I think Cassie is here. Cassie is here. Hello. Thank you so much, Cassie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. So if you have any questions, let me know. Find me in the group. Below this video, there's also a link how you can connect to my private group, where I share information, connection, inspiration, motivation, everything there too for free. So if you wanted to connect, find me there, and I will be willing to always help you if you need me. So it looks like there's no questions. I want to review the 6 steps, and then I'm going to go. I want to go to the park, I think, and I want to go walking, but I think it's too dark. I'm not sure. I promised my son that we were going to do that today. So step number 1, you need to have a burning desire. Step number 2, you need to be committed to doing what needs to be done to get your dreams going. Number 3, you must know by when you want your dreams. No open ends. No open date end. No, you need to know when you want this happening for you. Step number 4, you need to become a doer. Talking is not going to get you what you want. You need to get into the action, into the movement. Do you know that movement is one of the laws? You need to move, and you need to get into action and get the work done. You need to get a clear statement of what you really, really want in your life. You need to be specific. God likes when you are specific in your request. And step 6 is all about revising that statement at least once a day, taking action, being consistent, and being persistent. Listen, giving up is never an option. Giving up is not an option. Winners never give up. Successful people never give up. What we do is we refine the plan, we review the plan, we make adjustment, and we keep on moving. So listen, Soribel Martinez here from soribelmartinez.com. I am your transformational coach. Please, my contact information is down below. If you need to connect with me, do so. I'm here to serve you. So have an amazing, amazing night, and besitos. I love you, and thank you so much for supporting me and being here today. Bye-bye.